What's going on, everybody? This is so exciting. World of Warcraft Wednesday is back already. It has been a full week since we have jammed out. This is wild. It is unreal how quickly a week can just disappear into the abyss. It's just insane. Oh, sick. We got some drops enabled tonight. Beautiful, beautiful. We got some people trickling in over on the TikToks. We are live on every platform right now. So you guys want the full screen experience, jump over to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. You good hanging out. We're going to see you guys on TikTok. Buddy, so early. The earliest, some may say. You know what the craziest part is? I thought I was actually going to be on earlier, but I have a new monitor and a new monitor arm because I don't actually have a monitor arm. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to set this up and I'm going to have tons of time. I didn't have time. I didn't do it. It's still in a box right there. The usual time of 10:30. This guy, what a troll. Come on now. How you doing tonight, Tay? You doing well, bro? How are the raids going? Tyler G, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I'm doing good. Doing great, man. Honestly, can't complain. Day at work went well. Now we're just chilling, jamming with all you guys. Queued up for some dungeons. Taking a break. It's not as fun as it used to be. Dude, I don't know what it is. I kind of hit, after those couple disappointing raids the other night, I kind of hit the same thing. I was like, it's fun, but you can only go in so many times, do the same runs each time. And the PvPing obviously makes it a little more entertaining when we're going in, but I don't know how much sustainability there is with arc raiders these days. And you're seeing a ton of pretty big streamers start to jump off the bandwagon. So I'm curious to know what that is going to hold for the rest of the game, to be honest. But, it is what it is. And we'll see how it shakes out. I'm taking a break. How long do you think you're going to take a break for? You going to do another day? Lots of healers going on these days. Muzzy. Hey, bro. Can heal. Then we only need DPS. And you're not alone. I've heard it from a number of Arc Raider players that the desire to continually go in and deal with certain things has been waning. So, anyone else in the chat also playing Arc Raiders right now? How are you guys feeling about it? While we're on our auto run. Royalty, what's going on? Yeah, you're still fresh into it though, eh? You're still am I crazy to think that you said you were still kind of newer to it? Got some sweet peppermint tea going. Papa Chicken Wang, what's going on? Love that name. Been playing for a couple months. Interesting. Are you finding, are you still enjoying it? Are you burning out a little bit? How are you feeling about Arc Raiders these days? I'll be dead honest. I think if I was playing it just off stream solo, I don't know if I'd be loving it as much. One of the biggest reasons I really love playing it right now is obviously the community that's been built around it and saying what's up to all you guys and hanging out and doing fun things like the Wheel of Chaos and all that kind of fun stuff. But I think if it was just me kind of hanging out by myself playing, I would. I'm not sure how I'd feel about that, to be honest. You find you're not playing as much, yeah. you know, and you have you have some pretty big names starting to shit talk the game, and I think that's going to have a ripple effect, which is unfortunate. I think it has or had or whatever the word is, a tremendous amount of potential to be a good game. You know, you look at Helldivers, even after all this time, like they add in more content, they add in more guns, new tax and all that. Like, Helldivers has, you know, been a very enjoyable game for a lot longer than, you know, 6 months. I feel like I feel like Arc Raiders has kind of just fizzled. Like they were a really big flash in the pan and then poof, done. I usually try duos or trios when I can. Yeah, exactly. It's how she goes. It's a bit of an anomaly. It's kind of strange, but not. I think they got to do something about how they're rolling out these updates. It does have potential. Hopefully with future updates it will be better. Yeah, I mean, like, there's, you know, one thing that would make a really, really interesting, you know, addition to that game is a genuinely like battle royale type game, right? So you go in, you just have to loot things, you know, eventually pick up weapons and all that kind of stuff, and still have the arc element in there, but knowing that the goal is not to run through and, you know, pull $100,000 at the end of it. It's to go through and kill other people, and if you walk out with loot as well, good for you. You know, I think that would be a really interesting addition to the game. For sure. The other thing that would be cool is like, it sounds a little like role play-y, but like have it so like Speranza is an open world, right? So that you're actually like making connections and stuff. Big Ma, what's going on, my dude? Welcome to Warcraft Wednesday, my man. Ma, I know you play a lot of Arc Raiders. How are you feeling about it lately? We were just having a discussion about how we'd like to see the future of Arc Raiders. One of my friends and I were talking that we kind of do it ourselves. You too. Like the Battle Royale style, or we go in empty and try and find stuff. Yeah. Haven't played since Sunday. See, like, so is that because you're busy, or because it hasn't stuck out as kind of a game that you're wanting to play right now? Ma with the daily heart, thanks, bro, so much. I appreciate that. I absolutely love the daily heart, not because it does anything in terms of like moving income forward, but it actually just keeps the numbers fresh in mind for the fan clubs. So when we're doing our giveaways and stuff like that, it's an opportunity to understand kind of who we're reaching and all that. So I appreciate that. I've done it all, bro. The update might get me back. You know what? I've been thinking about the update. So let's say they introduce a couple of new arc and a new map, right? There's not much else they can do that's outside of what is going on right now. It's going to be a new map, so there's like a bit of novelty there, but it's going to be roughly the same arc. It's going to be roughly the same, you know, experience. You're still going to deal with, you know, you're still going to deal with shitheads out there. I just find it to be a very interesting point of where they're at. And I think I still do believe that there is potential for the game. I think Embark just needs to pull their heads out of their asses and sort it out. It is interesting. I agree. It's nice to see what others are thinking and feeling. It is. you know, but and I don't think it's, I try not to shit on games because like generally I love gaming, full stop, right? Like, but a lot of people are in a situation where they're like not getting what they want from certain games and hitting to the internet and taking it, you know, really viral or whatever, and all of a sudden it's a bit of a gong show. Oh, I'm almost dead. You should not be doing this. Katie, what's going on? Did I see Spees come in? What's going on, Spees? How are you, brother? Katie, thanks you for the likes. I appreciate that very much. Likes are one of those early signals to TikTok that we're having a little bit of fun. So I appreciate you hitting that like button. It is free, so that's always the best part about that like button. And listen, guys, if you are looking for that full landscape experience, please feel free to jump over to Twitch. We're doing a big push on the multi-stream there. And always interested in connecting with you guys. Spees, hey there, big time, my dude. We had fun, but it's almost time. Almost time for what, Tay? Time to say goodbye. Is that what you're thinking? Get a little Andrea Bocelli? Yeah. I just don't know where it goes from here, right? Like I think the game concept is good. I just don't know where they could take it from here that would be a huge draw at this point in time. Because I don't think it needs new arcs. I don't think that's what's going to do it for them. And I mean, to a certain extent, you know, like they all run their course this way, right? Like you can only prestige a number of times in Call of Duty, right? And then you're like, why am I doing this over and over and again for a brand new badge? You know, like that's it. Why do I have to go to these motherfuckers? Goddamn spiders. All right, there's something here that I have to kill. All right. Oh, now it's flying away. And it's back. How am I like barely hitting this thing? Royalty with the daily heart. Thank you so much, dear. You're awesome. 55 lock for BRD. Oh shit, I'm leader of this. Man, alright. Yeah, let's do it. Invites. Wait, that means I can just do this. Grab ourselves a rogue. And a hunter. Oh, jeez. I was not paying attention. Shit. Too busy following the chats.
Can't invite anyone else.
Hey, there we go. Ma with the donuts. My dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Jinger Ball's a bit low. Ma, I gotta get like a 6-pack of donuts, and then when you light up that gift, just start like chugging them down, you know? That'll do wonders for the summer body. Can't believe we're doing a corpse run already. God damn. Oh, so I actually have to I have to go in there for sure. You know what we're gonna do? Let's see if we can sprint through these guys. All right, let's go grab this wall sample. Seems like an odd thing to do. And it looks like we're all set up for our first dungeon of the night. Let's go get ourselves... Ooh. It's kind of gross. Where is that? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Let's go get ourselves a little wall sample, get into BRD, and see how she goes. So for all you Arc Raiders haters, how long is it going to take for you guys to come to World of Warcraft? Let's do a quick heal. It's probably a good idea. Tay with the like. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. So I'm curious, Nugget and Royalty, what's next if Arc Raider slows down for you? Where will you go? What will you play? Jonah, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get this wall sample. Man, it was actually so fun playing the I don't want to 10, but your piece. What is this? Are we breaking up? What's going on here? Why can't I find... It's supposed to be right here, unless I got to go in deeper. I've been dying to try Pokopia. What is Pokopia? Oh, I just got, if we ever quit Arc, there's nothing for us to play. Bro, just build out a PC, my guy. You got this. Ooh. Oof. Do it, bro. Do it. And those are expensive. I already have some to play on. It's a different feel altogether too, right? So if you're super used to PlayStation, but like I'm certain there's got to be, why you got to be like that? Don't break my totems. I feel like it's one of those things where like once you switch to PC, you're like, you don't go back to the computer, you know? I just feel like you have a lot more options. Like the optionality on PC is just so much greater, in my opinion. It's funny, every time I open stream, they're like, hey, remember playing Counter-Strike? I'm like, yeah, when I was like 12. Like, but there's a part of me that's like, maybe we should go back and play some Calo Counter-Strike. Because I think a lot of the older school games are starting to get some big time resurgence, especially with, you know, streamers kind of picking them and saying, I'm going to blow this one up, you know? Are these guys heading over? No, they're probably not. I can still say unequivocally, though, that World of Warcraft has been pretty much the only game ever that has kind of captivated my attention for a very extended period of time. And that's why I like keep coming back to it. You know, like even when I was like really, really excited by Arc Raiders, it just got to a point where it was like, I still gotta find a way to get that fix, to get the World of Warcraft fix, even if it was just once or twice a week. Geez, there's nowhere to just chill here. I just want to chill. Oh, you're yellow. That's fine. I can chill beside you.
I need to get closer.
Alrighty. Chuck Nasty. Welcome, man. Welcome. It has been. And in fairness, like, you know, everyone can shit on Blizzard or whomever is the newer owner now for World of Warcraft for like all of the updates and, you know, delays and poor rollouts and stuff, but like you gotta also hand it to them. They kept a very large user base engaged for a very, very long time. So it's, you know, they've obviously done something right that has been, you know, understood by a lot of people. You should make a donation to the Nugget No PC Foundation. That's going to be next month's fundraiser. Oh, why did I pick those up? I should have just left them down. Next month is going to be a selfish-driven endeavor. It is what it is.
It's too far away.
What? People still play this game? I think there's actually a pretty substantial number of people that actually still play this game. Mama Dick. Nice name. Yes, people do still play. And I happen to be one of those people. And thank you for coming by. Appreciate you stopping in. Did you used to play yourself? I seen another streamer playing this. None as good as me though. Come on now. Come on. This is one of those games like they found a way to get a resurgence of interest and leveraged it and went with it. And the amount of leverage into the kind of nostalgia of it all, I guess, has kind of done a really great job. Just one other streamer. also need to get a bit of mana here. All right. I'm in a pickle here because I gotta get that. Oh, someone's close. Great. I'm just gonna not worry about it then. Just one streamer. There's only one other streamer that streams World of Warcraft. Kids these days don't have the brain power for slow leveling games. I love them. It's actually true, right? Like the amount of times I've been on stream for World of Warcraft and people are like, oh my god, this is taking forever. Or like, you know, like there's a couple of add-ons that will tell you how long it takes to level, so how long it took you from like 50 to 51 or whatever. And you know, like I've been in a situation where I've been in a group with someone and they're like, oh, they, you know, between level 45 and 46 was 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's like in-game time, like that's a reasonable like standard. Like you are easily at least a couple of hours at each level along the way, and you got to level to level 70. Like that's a fairly intensive commitment. So I'm like, you know, I was kind of laughing, like the attention span is so short now that, you know, I am still surprised to an extent that games like this thrive. But they do. Ma, it's 50-50 yesterday. Kids need more stimulus, but WoW is too old to attract new people. You know what? I thought that would have been generally true as well. I have talked to a ton of brand new World of Warcraft players who have been coming for specifically like retail and then the Midnight expansion. And that version of the game does move a lot quicker than Classic. Right, so they would not know otherwise, like how slow the original grind is. So, I mean, I understand that that's kind of 50-50, but there's still a lot of new people coming to the game. And I think on the other side, people are starting to realize like the instant gratification type games like Arc Raiders, for example, is a huge flash in the pan, but then dies off. My riff on PoE is slow leveling now, and grind is gratifying. Yep, Path of Exile is a solid game.
I can't loot that.
Witch. Okay, I already got that guy. Sal, what's going on? Welcome in. I appreciate the like, buddy. Thank you. Why am I just walking away from this thing? Battle Royale killed FPS. Now everyone wants the same shit over and over again. Yep. I mean, we were just talking about that, like what it would take to, you know, have a bit of a resurgence in... I'm going to die again. Jesus. PvP. Slow him down. Hey, I got him. Where can I run that safe? Take that, fucker. Yeah, I mean, like, I think... Oh, he's angry at my totems. Oh, no. Leave me alone. I think the Battle Royale games are fun, right? Provided you have a bunch of different modes, right? Because I think I think Call of Duty Mobile, and I don't know what the equivalent is for, you know, any of the any of the other kind of platforms, but they have the optionality of, the battle royale. They have the option for 5v5. They have a bunch of different options. So I think there's some game creators doing it properly with the battle royale, and I think there's others that are just essentially just leveraging the brain rot, Yeah, you're absolutely right, Mama. It's I think Fortnite opened the door to all of the kind of battle pass nonsense, and every other game company has just said that is wicked profitable. Let's do that almost to a fault. I had a hard time getting into Fortnite. It's funny. I was just watching a friend doing her first stream, and she picked Fortnite, and I don't know why, and it was really, really painful to watch. Had no idea what was going on or what buttons were clicking what, and I was just like, why of all the games you could have picked, do you pick that? Yeah, the kills. Yeah, the skill ceiling is wild, right? And it's not a matter of like, you can be an average player and still have fun. Like, it's not that fun of a game if you suck. I've seen a few people stream. I wasn't a fan to watch it either. Yeah, I mean, like, I think, there's a lot of people who would argue and say that, World of Warcraft isn't a particularly enjoyable stream either. It's, generally much slower. The like dopamine hits aren't constant. But, sometimes the streamer can make the difference. Or if you really like the game, it makes it much easier to handle. So, Maha with the Go Populars. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Just little dipping it in there, eh? So generous, dude. Thank you. We're almost at that 1,000 like mark. Let's go. Mama Dick. I really hope I'm saying that right. If people in the chat are asking questions, it helps too. It does. And you know what, though? I think when people were starting off streaming, one of the hardest things to do is to talk to yourself as you go. And you have to do it at the start, right? Like, you almost have to pretend that you have an audience who is willing to listen to you. But as soon as the chat starts get going, it makes it such an enjoyable experience for everyone, for the streamer, for the people watching. It makes a big difference. Oh, that was a little bit of a clutch one. I wasn't paying. Yeah, I've been wanting to try seeing, but I'm so awkward. I think that will be weird. Well, there's only one way to find out. It's not, I find as soon as you put your face on a screen, you're kind of committed to it. So it's a very interesting, it is an interesting experience. I think there's ways to kind of make your first couple streams as you build out pretty easy. But to say that it's going to be like super awesome the first time, like, you're definitely streaming to zero people for a while.
It's too far away.
And I mean, there's times that I'm still streaming to zero people on certain platforms, and you just kind of do it in, and that's it. I don't know if you ever told me, but have you ever, oh, I missed that. Have you ever played Minecraft? No, sorry. I should clarify that. I have played Minecraft, but it was in my past life when I used to work. So I used to work at a group home for high risk and violent youth, and they used to be obsessed with Minecraft. So I've seen it, I've played it. I absolutely hate it because it's mostly triggering, like it triggers a lot of like quite violent situations that resulted from people doing stupid things in games to one another. But it is what it is. Minecraft does not make me violent. No, I'm a very calm and controlled person. But I've seen, you know, like one of the kids in the group home he was building this like house or whatever. Like I understand conceptually that you have to like break down, you know, material to build stuff or whatever. And so they were playing multiplayer and they were helping each other. And then I'm watching one of the screens and all of a sudden I see these like TNT boxes getting dropped down in this other kid's house. And I was like, oh, this is not going to go well. And I'm like trying to verbally cue them to be like, okay, guys, let's not do this. Anyways, the kid's house blew up and then he's just like, that's it. You mean we're doing this. So it was a long afternoon for those guys. This is the Burning Crusade Classic version. So my opinion, Burning Crusade is absolutely the pinnacle of expansions, in my opinion. You know, I think Wrath of the Lich King did okay, but this was, in my opinion, the peak. Do you want to do a stream on that? On Minecraft? No, I don't want to do a stream on Minecraft. I think if anything, I think if anything, I would probably do, like if I was to introduce a new game right now, I think it would probably be Crimson Desert. Like, I think that's one of those games where I'm not sure if the reviews are exactly accurate for what I would like to do. You know, the reviews aren't great from what I'm seeing. I'm also someone who understands that it might not be for that particular reviewer, but that reviewer has a very loud opinion and a big enough network that it works. So yeah, we'll see kind of how that shakes out. It's mostly positive on Steam. I imagine it would be. Like, it's not... Oh man, how am I going to get down there? Oh yeah, jumping. Just got to get here. Just got to get here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. So close. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I'm telling you, me start an SMP, it would be fun. I have no idea what you just said, to be honest. What is an SMP? Yeah, I mean, like, so I'm not an early adopter of games. I think WoW is the only one that I adopted quite early because, like, Blizzard is an absolute behemoth of a developer. You know, the first few days of, you know, why can't I think of the name? Crimson Desert. You know, there was a lot of like knee-jerk reactions coming out of it, and I didn't know how, you know, suitable or appropriate they were, and I wanted to see it kind of slow down a little bit. Excuse me. Crimson Desert first 5 to 6 hours are really bad. So that is one thing that I have. Oh no.
It's too far away.
One thing I have heard is it starts out super slow. So I don't know if that's obviously the first, you know, couple hours that you're referring to. But I feel like if a game is, 5 to 6 hours of slow, that's kind of a that's a hard go. But after that, it's a complete 180. It just clicks. It's an incredible game. I mean, me and you start a survival world. I still have no idea what you're talking about. Are we talking about Minecraft? Is that where we're at here? I told you I'm not going to do it. I don't know. So mentally, I don't know what the purpose of Minecraft is, or like what the outcome is at the end of the day. So I don't know, like, it doesn't necessarily like click with me in terms of a game that I would want to invest any time in. And I don't know if that's the right approach to gaming, but that's kind of how I've thought about things. So yo, Yurtles, what are you doing, pal? He's just killing himself. Are you just are you stretching for anything that we can play together? Is that where we're at, Tay? Oh, Overmaster Pyron, I need him. I need him. There we go. Buddy, I feel like we should, we're still going to play some, we're still going to be playing some Arc Raiders every once in a while, brother. The people demand it. All right, where is Jinger Balls at? Oh, damn, there's Jingle Balls. I missed him. All right, let's jump. Well, then what other games you play? World of Warcraft and Arc Raiders right now. I just don't know if I can get into Minecraft. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Someone's crying. You know what? Maybe there is a universe that exists where I randomly download Minecraft. I don't know. I feel like it would do my head in. In fairness, Diablo 4 is coming out next week. That could be a pretty interesting one. We're old nuggies. We like slow grinds and orcs. We've been through this world enough that we want to escape this world. That's where we're at. We want to escape the world into fantasy. That is what we want to do. Minecraft is slow grinds. We got 2 stoners in the game. Let's go. Anyone else gonna rip a bowl with Artemis and Yurtles? Minecraft is slow grinds. Honestly, the only thing I see in Minecraft is people going around going dut 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 dut, and then like things explode, and it doesn't make sense to me. I am when I get home. My boy. Let's go. Who's crying so much? Oh, she's in behind here. That's why. Am I crazy, or where's that crying come from? Oh, jeez. There's a human in there. That's where the crying's coming from. I never realized that. Let's go melee. Come on. Uh-oh. Yertle's getting it. Yo, skin these dogs. Oh shit, we don't have a mage. Oh man, this paladin is soft as butter. Oh, this is gonna be a rough go, I think. Is he even wearing plate? Plate. Oh, there it is. All the mail. Come on, dude. Ma, how's the workday treating you so far, brother? I use Minecraft as a brain reliever because I can go mining and play calm music. Yeah, you're going for the full lo-fi experience, eh? Get to build whatever my mind comes to my mind. Dude, I feel like, I will admit, like, I think my son would actually do really well with Minecraft because, like, he loves that shit. But there's something, I don't know what it is about it. I just can't bring myself around to it. Meh. It's a day. Whatever. Let's get our rogue up there too. Keep y'all alive. It's because we used to play with shit graphics all our lives. We can't go back. Dude, it's kind of true. Well, like, what got me was even like I saw a video of someone using the photoelectric cloak in Arc Raiders. And they're like, oh my God, can you believe this sound? How did they come up with such an annoying sound? I'm like, that shit was our internet back then. Like, it's literally dial-up. What are you talking about? Like, there's no creativity into how they made that sound. That sound is literally how you connected to the internet. Eight-bit music and sound effects, baby. Let's go. Yo, loot the dogs. I want some leather. Leather. Fallout 3 has joined. How's the dinosaur era? I feel seen. I mean, in fairness, the dinosaur era is probably better than what's going on right now. It's probably a simpler time. Wolf Therian, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Oh, that would have been a really, really bad pull if that happened. It was fantastic, Mama. We even touched grass. Oh, shit. Bro, touching grass is great. Hey, congratulations. Greed. I do gotta say, Ma, NZ has among the best grass I've ever touched. I think we may be the first group of parents that were cooler than their kids. Dude, I 100% agree with you. That would be stealing. We don't want to... Oh, geez. You've already started. Dude, I'm so excited for the day where my kids are old enough that I can throw like how cool I was in their face. And be like, you'll never be me. If you don't own the game, don't get it. But if you can get it for free, just try it once. Are you still talking about Minecraft? How the hell do you get a free version of Minecraft? What in the robbery are you wanting me to do here? Tay, are you doing okay, buddy? Are you doing all right, pal? Are you feeling a little sad? Seriously checking in on you. You doing good, pal? We lost Doomslayer to the sad, so I don't want to, the Goop Lord. I would, but I don't have PC. The Goop Lord has a little bit of the sad. A little bit of sad. Did Doom leave today? No, he hasn't been back in. I haven't seen our little Doomer. I think it is still a bit early though for him. He usually logs in a little bit later on. Usually around like, I don't know, 10:30 my time, we start to see all the Aussies roll in, and then Doom comes in, Max comes in, and then things kind of pop off from there. James, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome back to another Warcraft Wednesday. Oh, buddy ran into the wall. He's fine. I'm gonna go skin these.
I can't loot that.
Oh, that's not my guy. That's my guy. Look at all these big levels. Oh, shit. Okay. We pulling it. That was a really stupid thing to do. There we go. Look at that. Just running through it. Read that. We don't actually need it.
I can't carry any more of those.
Do I have the key already for that? I do. Alright, man, I might be in the stream a bit later. Not to see you tomorrow. See you, big guy. You gonna go? You going topside tonight, or what's the world of Minecraft called? Oh, we're going big pull on this one. Big sweaty pull. Let's see if he's got what it takes to actually survive this. I don't think he does. Yeah, let us know if you drop your Twitch on tonight. Let us know so we can all go lurk for you, buddy. The world of Minecraft. I don't know. World of Warcraft, so it's called Azeroth. Like, that's the place. Does Minecraft world have a thing? Ooh, mana tide that shit. Oh no! Overworld, Nether, and the end. It is the end. No, I'm not going to play Minecraft right now. I'm on R6. I'm going to start my stream up though. Attaboy. Alright, we're running back. Avatar, nice to see you over there on YouTube again. What's going on, my guy? You can play Skyrim, bro, and other mod maps. Are we talking about... are we still talking about Minecraft? You can play Skyrim and other mod maps on Minecraft? Ah, interesting. So what are you saying, Ma? You're gonna light it up? You're gonna start playing Minecraft with us? How did... Alright, whatever. Avatar, are you... What's Overworld, Nether, and the end? No. Don't do it. Just whacking this dog. There we go. Where's our boys here? Oh, I can't res any of them? Overworld is the name of the Minecraft world. There you go. World of Minecraft is called Overworld. I actually never knew that. That is super interesting. Learn something new every day, don't we? How about you, Avatar? Do you play World of Minecraft? Hey, we're at almost 3,000 likes. Griffinator, what's going on, my guy? How are ya? Sure, Minecraft is a chill game. So we got to vote for Minecraft, eh? Doing good. How are you tonight, man? I'm good. We're just chilling here, having ourselves a little tea by the fire and playing World of Warcraft. Cannot complain. It's a good night. And off goes the paladin, doing paladin things again. How are you doing tonight, Griff? Yeah, I still think between Minecraft and Crimson Desert, I'm going Crimson. I think I'm going Crimson Desert. So, and even then, I really like World of Warcraft. But it's good to split up. I also have been sitting on Space Marines 2 for a while. Like, I've had it. I've played it a little bit. And I still haven't come around to doing much on Space Marine 2. What's the plan for BRD? There's specific quests, because there are many. There are a ton of them. You are right there. So we're just vibing through it. I got a couple quests for it. Oh, that's going to be a... Oh, we got them. We got a couple quests for it, but we're really just doing something different than leveling in the open world. I've been I've been leveling as a voice chat. There's a voice chat in here? I actually never knew that. I've been leveling as a restoration shaman, and so the leveling in the open world goes quite slow. So I tend to use... should I open this? So I tend to use, instances as an opportunity to level a little bit quicker, different way of doing it, change it up a bit. Marshall Windsor, what are you doing in here? Yeah, I think I have like 4 quests right now, but we're really just kind of going through it. Mostly doing it for the leveling. I think I'll probably walk away with, level 52 tonight. We're halfway through to 51. See how she goes. Oh. My boy Yertle's getting absolutely worked. Oh. Hey, we won a ruby. Hooray. Oh, you ding dong. Shit. Avatar, do you still play World of Warcraft? Let's get some Mana. Yeah, I play TBC right now. That's amazing, dude. What server are you on? Oh, nice. Spine Shatter. I've heard some pretty good things about that one. I know, I guess the word out there is Dream Scythe is full of just like RPers that want to just casually chill. Night Slayer is pretty toxic, and then Spine Shatter has a good mix of the vibe. Excuse me. Back, what's going on? Nice. Taking so much thick letter from this this run. Thick letter. It's always fun being just like in the mix of it all, but not actually contributing anything to damage. Just exclusively hanging out the heals. Man, one day I'm gonna actually get a proper gaming chair. Won't ruin my back that way. Wow, excuse me. Whoa. Chris Cutler, what's going on? Uh-oh. Why do you always do that to us? Can someone kill this thing, please? Come on, come on, come on. Dude, that hunter is absolute garbage. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to drop my mana tide right now. Went to Nuggy's stream. He's a sweat on R6. That doesn't surprise me in the least bit. I think that dude's a sweat on anything that he's going to play. If anyone's hanging out on... can't sub to him, though. He hasn't streamed. Oh, really, eh? He's not an affiliate. He sees no sun. Of course he... Man, when you don't see sun, you absolutely just inevitably become a absolute sweat. Oh shit, I gotta res this guy, right. Oh, there he is. I always laugh, dude, because like when I was his age, when I was 20 or below, I guess, younger than 20, I used to be an absolute sweat at every game that I played as well, and like including this one. So no judgment from me on that one. He's just doing what he's got to be doing. And real life sport. That's it. That's it. You got to give it your all no matter what you're doing. And Nuggy does. Nuggy does. And we pulled another one. Awesome. I'm staying away from most PvP games. There's no way everyone is that good. This is one thing that I will continually argue about until I'm like blue in the face. If you're playing a legit PvP game, it's different than if you're playing a game where anyone's intent could be confused. And I think that's one of the things that everybody is complaining about, specifically around Arc Raiders, is people come in, they're like, oh, I don't PvP, I'm friendly, don't worry, and then all of a sudden shoot you in the back of the head. Like that, in my opinion, is not PvP, right? But if you go into like a Battle Royale COD lobby, you should fully expect that is a PvP game. Bambi, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate that like. It's some kind of pee. It is some kind of pee. Like a penis head for those people. They suck. I just posted a video of one of our runs, and like for Little Nugget to be a strict PvE-er, like to actually want to kill the machines, that's rare. And we spent the entire lobby time chipping away at the queen, only to turn around and get kettled. And it was just like, I lost my equalizer, I lost everything that I had run through. That was one of those ones. I was like, this sucks, I'm out. Not Arc, I love Arc Raiders. Backstabbing, I don't mind, it's fair game. Listen, I'm not saying that it's not fair game. What I'm saying is that don't expect people to act a certain way when they're continually exposed to that kind of treatment, right? So then a lot of PvPers, and like we see it all the time on streams and stuff like that, where they start to whine when people PvP back and they lose. You know, like that's the one thing for me. It's like, if you're gonna PvP, that's great, own it. And if you're also gonna rat about it, own that part too, you know? Thank you for sharing that live, Bamtastic Bambi. Appreciate you very much. We're about to get muted by this friggin' patrol again. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Here we go. Oh, it was my totems that did it. Whoopsies. Just getting absolutely deleted by these patrols. Bubble. Got a bubble. Got a bubble. Yo, that pet called another 2 friggin'. Are you kidding me? There we go. At least we got people up. Mantle of Lost Hope. Does anyone need it? Yeah, I'm going to take it. How are you enjoying the... Dude, this is my... So I went through Burning Crusade like the very first time in vanilla, and it was phenomenal. And I'm getting hit with every single piece of nostalgia, and it's been awesome. Death Disciple with the resubscribe. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for that sub over on Twitch. How are you enjoying TV? Yeah, I love it. Got to say, I think that TBC is the peak expansion for World of Warcraft. I just try to adapt. If you don't have a mic, shoot on site. 100%. If you're playing Arc Raiders or any sort of extraction shooter style game, and you do not have a mic, you're gone. You're toasted immediately. Elijah, how's it going, my dude? How are you? 2 months. Wowee. Whoopsies. Zane, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, dude. Zane, are you playing TBC as well? Are you part of the crew that just consumes the content because you're like, I'm going to be way too addicted to this if I do it back? Oh, awesome, man. What server are you on? Hello, hello, Dad with beard back. I told you, man, it grows back real quick. Ready for its next fundraiser. Oh, you're on... Why do the comments look so much bolder? I don't know. I don't see the comments. I don't see what side you see. That's awesome, Zane. You're rocking. How's the Outlands treating you over there? You getting through Karazhan and all that? Major Jack joining through a live share. Thank you for coming by. Major Jack with the like. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, hello. And the follow, my dude. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Mama Dick, follow. I don't really raid. I'm big into the World PvP, BGs, and Arena. Nice. Good call. Good call. So you're pretty happy about first season here going on? How's it all been going? Major Jack, who do we have to thank for bringing you in here today? Who shared that live with you, bro? Yo, Ginger Balls, you suck, dude. Nice, Bambi. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Oh, you guys are running. You guys run streams together, eh? That's how I recognize the name. That's awesome. Yeah, I was following along to some of those streams earlier today or yesterday. You guys are having a blast. That's what streaming's all about, man. You gotta have some fun doing it, right? Otherwise, what are we here for?
That would be stealing.
That would be stealing. Bro, never grow up. Stay goofballs forever, dude. I'm in the same boat. I gotta say, these guys are pretty average at best in terms of their performance here. How long have you guys been? How long you guys been streaming? Oh, holy shit, guys! 5,000 likes. Thank you for that. Eight months. That's awesome, dude. Awesome. It's still going strong. Look at that. Started duo streaming a few months ago. Awesome. That's awesome. It's always fun with friends. Oh my god. 15. Yep, taking that. Thank you. Just needing all of it. Thank you. Oh, it's a long one too. You gotta have the long cloaks. Anything short really looks stupid. Thank you guys so much for that. Those likes, I can watch you. I'm watching those hearts fill that screen. It makes me very happy to see that. I appreciate you guys very much. And if you guys are new to the channel, we have what we call the Impact Fund, and a significant portion of streaming revenue from every platform goes to supporting a charity every single month. So in March, we're raising money for the Ronald McDonald House, who helps provide service and shelter for parents of sick kids who are attending the hospitals for treatment. So to give you an idea, like a weekend stay, full ride for the parents is about $160. So far, I think we've raised 560. So it's, you know, we really want to push the community and towards something better, right? We're all here. Let's serve the community a little bit better. Short capes and non-robes look weird on casters. It does. It sure does. Oh, that goddamn fucking hell. Why? Why do you guys suck? I think that one was actually me. Come on, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Major Jack, welcome back, dude. Elijah with the heart me. Zane with the heart me. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Very, very, very appreciated, dude. we survived that pull. That's always a good thing. Doomslayer, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, my dude. How's the day treating you so far? Tried to hide my entrance. Why would you do that? Why are you coming in? Why would you come in all suspect? We love you here, bro. Linger time. Linger away, my dude. You getting a couple raids in tonight? Nice, buddy. That's awesome. I love that for you. Get on up to get topside and get some nice loot for yourself, my dude. Oh, he just got absolutely toasted. That pet is gonna pull that friggin' group again. After yesterday, I might. What happened yesterday? Did you lose some loot? I'm out of mana. I cannot help you. No. Now I'm gonna die. And that dude's pet just pulled more friggin'. Come on, dude. After he has Tempest 2 and Equalizers. Nice, buddy. Jack Lynx. Yes, sir. The beard is coming back. The beard is coming back. And we knew it would. We knew it right. Tell me you have an engineer and you have a pack. Nope. Oh, I know you gave me the equalizer. That broke my heart, man. And then getting ratted with it, that sucked. It was not what we wanted at all. Alrighty, corpse running. Let's go. Right. Doomslayer with the likes. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. So yeah, you gotta go remake a couple of equalizers, eh? Well, I appreciate him. Save him for the next time we're on. I say that. I'm just kidding, bro. We were talking about it earlier, Doomslayer. Do you feel like you're playing less Arc Raiders now? Or do you think you're still going strong on it? The general consensus has been so far that people are slowing down. What's your hot take on it? Whee! I want it to be Friday already. Just want the end of the week, eh, buddy? I can't say I blame you. You get a week off next week? Is that like the March break thingy? Nice, man. We just came off March break here. All the kids at home, going to museums, stuff like that. Or, yeah, they had a great time. And I loved them going to the museum because when the baby was napping and the kids weren't home, I was getting daytime streams in. It was wonderful. If you guys are new to the channel, we are live almost every night. Usually I say 8:30, but honestly sometimes a little bit sooner, sometimes a little bit after. But you get the gist. Didn't think you were going to say stream there for a second. When everyone's gone in the middle of the day, I get to what? No, just kidding. Oh, dude, this is hilarious. You guys are absolutely awesome. You make it an absolute treat to want to be able to hop on here and, you know, do this night in, night out. And I find even on nights where I'm not on live, I'm like, I just got to reach out and say what's up to some of these homies, you know? You guys are still part of the OGs, in my opinion. Like, this has not been a very long... We haven't been at this very long. We've been at this only for a couple months now, and it's turned into this really awesome experience that I get to share with you guys, and that makes me happy. So I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, sometimes I get them at 2 a.m. Oh, man. Just the feeling. You're like, what? Wait a second. What? All right, where are we going here? Oh, excuse me. I don't even remember running down this deep. Oh, yeah, that's where the beast guy is.
Far away.
What do we say? We pull him? There we go. 6,100 likes. Guys, you are intense. I love it. Where are we at here, folksies? We got 1, we got 2, 3. We're missing Yurtles.
I'm out of range.
All right, just 1. We should be able to take him now. No, don't let him escape. Ooh, that's a good one. Mithril Spurs. Okay. Now they said Buddy is back here. Must be this guy here. No, he's not. Where is he? Is there a quest to share? 2 a.m. is the 2 a.m. is the worst part to get those vibes right now. Light giver, eh? All right, what are we doing, boy? To be fair, 2 a.m. here is 6 a.m. there. That's true. That is very true. Oh, jeez. How did he drop so fast? God damn. This run is turning into a bit of a nuisance. I'm starting to think this Pally isn't actually a protection tank. Protection spec, sorry. Oh, what was that? What did I do? Ma with the creepers. Thank you, bro. The GGs. Jesus, dude. Just smashing that phone of yours, bro. Dude, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I believe that actually puts you ahead of Knackers as the #1 man for the kids. I love it, dude. For the kids. And their parents. And their parents. Because, bro, I am blessed that so far in this life, you know, my kids have not experienced anything huge that would require that check quickly for me. What do you mean check quickly for you? What am I checking? Oh yeah, you wanted. All right, I'm gonna check. Here. All right, let me tell you here. We got a fun little leaderboard going on. So we got here. Oh my God, I just went into my dashboard and there's actually a Minecraft like event going on. They're trying to get streamers to play Minecraft. Ma, you are now #1. So you can tell Knackers to take it and pound salt. Yeah, all these guys are done. They're not interested in wiping more. And I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm going to res. It's rare I'm not the worst. Ma, you should fire over your that medal over to Knackers in a DM. Beat you, motherfucker. All right, we are getting the hell out of here. We're gonna leave that party. Disband the shit out of that one. That sucked. We're just gonna do that. Alrighty. We want to go to the other side of things. We are going to offload a bunch of shit and move on. Let's clean that up so we can sell it nice and easy. Boom, done. All right, where are we heading? We are going to head to, let's go back to Ungoro Crater, I think. Oh, you're not the flight path guy.
What do you need?
Let's go. So one thing I realized over the last couple streams on World of Warcraft, the flight paths are really long, and I had been doing like a flight path story time, but I had stopped. Right? Like I think there's, certain things you kind of get into a habit of, and it's something that I do want to bring back because this is the point in time where we get to, chat back and forth. And if things are, are a little bit longer on this flight path, we can fill it with a little bit of a void. And there's a couple of cool ones that I kind of want to chat about. And like one of them is a quick story from recently. And I was about to go live the other night. Everything was set up, I was ready to go. And then my wife had actually hit me with a text just saying like, we're out of diapers. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, I feel like we just bought diapers. And turns out there was a way, and we were out, and it all made total sense. And what I had thought was a couple of days was actually a couple of weeks, but it is what it is. And so I was doing this like emergency run to the store, mentally ready for the raid, but physically now in the diaper aisle like a lost NPC, because our daughter's in this like weird transition phase where like some of the diapers are too small depending on what brand you go, and then others are a little bit too big depending on the brand you go. So I get it, rushed home, got downstairs, go live, and on our first dungeon run, just get absolutely cooked, like immediately. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, yep, that feels about right. That sets a good tone for this. And I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, this is one of those nights where it might not be my night. And I remember sitting there going, we just got to turn this around. Went out to the kitchen, poured up a new cup of tea, nice and hot, took a breather, went back into it. And it actually turned out to be a really good night. So, sometimes you have control over the outcome of things, and it can turn around. And sometimes it doesn't take all that much. So diaper run disaster to, a pretty successful stream the other night. So I'm all about that. And if any of you guys have kids, you'll know how chaotic it can be, when you're sitting there and you just don't have any diapers, right? Like that's a huge L. So I was like, I gotta fix that up. That it's wild. That run from Arc Raiders still haunts me. Just the screen going black and losing everything. Just devastating. And for those of you guys who haven't been following for too long, it was last night or a couple nights ago. We had like the absolute cleanest Arc Raiders run that you could possibly have. It was the positioning, everything was perfect. The fights were perfect. We got the loot, we got everything going right. And I'm already thinking like, okay, this is the one that we're going to clip. This is the run that we are going to show how amazing we were. Get to extract, got hit by a firefly, and literally seconds away from being able to extract, even though I was downed. And the screen just goes black, right? Like just gone. There's no death, no nothing, no weird sounds. The program Arc Raiders just shut down. And I remember sitting there just staring at the screen being like, did this even just happen? And it's like the run just never existed. If it were for you guys actually seeing the run, it would have never existed. And I'm like, I can't be the only one that this has happened to. That was devastating. And I hope that Embark would send me, my the loot that I would have had on that run, but they did not, unfortunately. James, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream tonight. Appreciate you being here, bro. All right, now we're actually going to grab the flight path in Ungoro. We keep forgetting to grab the flight path. Let's stop messing that up. Lucid Lizard, what's going on, my dude? How are you? Appreciate you coming in, buddy. How's the PvP running, bud? Great, brother. Got Conquest cap with 5 minutes to spare before reset. Dude, that's a win. That's a big W for you, bro. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. Zentrix, welcome. Thanks for popping by. I love this zone of the game. Such a chill ambient. It is, dude. It really is. It's one of those things, like, there's so many areas that just vibe super well. And Tanaris is one of them. It's such a great little spot. And realistically, like, there's so many things that, can go right in this area. And that's one of those things. That's why I love it. And Zul'Farrak is honestly, like, that's the first dungeon where you're like, okay, this is really an active game that is difficult, right? I think ZF is one of the first ones where you're like, okay, this is enjoyable, it's challenging, it's a good run. And then all of it gets absolutely messed up on the next expansion. We are pushing to 51 tonight. So close, yet so far. funny. The other day I had someone ask me like why guys tend to game so much. And honestly, I think it's like, I couldn't really answer it in any other way other than I think it's because games just kind of make sense. There's a goal, there's rules, you win or you lose, right? Like real life in comparison to that is just chaos all the time, right? And you can work all day and you can feel like none of the needles have moved. You feel like nothing has been actually achieved. But when you're in there and you're with your squad, you have your headset on, you're just talking or whatever you're doing, right? Like that's how a lot of dudes and a lot of gamers just hang out, right? So I'll say this too, and there's a big difference between like playing to unwind and completely disappearing and losing yourself in a game. You know, handle real life first and then get onto your game, right? Like it's just an interesting question, and it's usually asked by people who are non-gamers trying to understand their gamer partners. And I think it's just that. I think games offer something that, you know, is a little bit of an escape, and provided that you're not diving headfirst into it and you know it's consuming you, you know, that's a pretty healthy escape when you consider some of the other options that are out there. All right, we are in Angoro Crater. And we're actually going to go and get the Apes of Toro Pathfinder. Oh, let's go grab those. We're actually going to go up and grab the flight path so we don't forget it. Hey, there's a little thing there too. That stream did not go well. Oh no. Tay, what happened, man? What happened, brother? I heard you got... Ma was saying you were in absolute sweat and you were dominating him. What happened to you? Oh my goodness. All right. We got to deal with something here. All right, that one's actually going to get done. So here, there we go. Tay, don't leave us in the dark, brother. What happened? I wasn't really talking because I was focused on making my stream better. It's funny how that works, right? Like you sit there and you're like, okay, I'm gonna talk to people as they come in, but then all of a sudden you get wrapped up in the game, and it's, you know, one of those things where once you kind of lose a little bit of inertia, it's hard to pick it back up, right? I remember it was like not too long ago, I got my first raid, and I think it was like Toxic Eclipse that came through. And because I had not set up kind of what I had planned on in terms of like my notifications and OBS and all that, I didn't even know that there was a raid happening. So unfortunately, I got back to them. I like welcomed the channel, the raiders, but it was like 15 minutes later. It was so stupid. There's just a lot to think about when it comes to setting up these streams, bro. And there's no one to talk to. It was only Ma. That'll happen, bro. That'll happen, man. I think what we need to do is maybe just like organize a time, a couple nights, and just like get people in there to support you and get you going to affiliate. Then at least you get a couple cents from the ads they play. Oh, excuse me. I think we're gonna kill 2 more of these guys. Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, get over here, son. Oh, I just realized I'm half health. Oopsies. There we go. East Coast Outcast. What's going on, brother? Thank you for the likes, dude. I appreciate you. There's only one Ma, just the one and only. You know what? East Coast with the glow sticks. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you very much. So, Tay, I don't know if you actually know this, but if you're streaming, so like, what do you think the top 1% of streamers, like, what do you think this threshold is to be a top 1%? Like, how many concurrent viewers at the same time? What would be your best guess? So how many people do you need watching you stream to be in the top 1% of streamers? I would love to stream all the time, but it's not fun with nobody in it. Yeah, I know. I totally get it. That's the bane of the starting blocks of streaming. It's nuts. And like, I've done it too. Like, my streams aren't incredibly massive yet. You know, I know we'll get there, but we all started with the empty chat. That's it. Even with nobody here, getting at least one chatter is awesome. Double Shane, welcome. First time chat, and what a good use of that first time chat, brother. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming by. How did you find our little Twitch stream? I've been streaming for 2 years. Well, so the other side of it is like, for you, like if you can get like the camera going and all that stuff, like it just helps the engagement overall, right? I think that based on my understanding of things and like research, if you have a camera, it generally increases the likelihood that someone's going to stay. If you have a high quality mic, it's going to introduce another level of audio professionalism. You know, thank you. I actually found you on a TikTok thread. Nice. Look at that. TikTok doing what it does. Well, I appreciate you being here, my guy. Do you play World of Warcraft, or are you just consuming the content? Wait, why didn't I put my thing on? East Coast. I've been doing it off and on for ages. Sometimes I still stream to nobody. It's a grind. It sure is, buddy. It sure is. And I think it's also an industry, or an opportunity, we'll call it, where it's very easy to compare yourself to the massive streamers, when that's just not realistic, right? Like, there will never be another Burnt Peanut, right? There will never be another Ninja, right? Like, those guys are, anomalies and outliers. And when you think about it, like, if you're streaming to like 5 people, you are already a very elite streamer. Like, I think people tend to forget about that. Like, if you have 5 people, insanely lucky, even with the dedication they put in. Yeah, man. And in fairness, like, they spend a tremendous amount of time building their businesses the way they do, and it's intentional. We all got to do a collab stream. Yeah, man, I'm always down for collaborations and stuff like that. If you need help with clips or ways to gain traction, glad to help. Dude, I think there's a lot of people that would support you pretty well. And realistically, like, there's no sense rushing to affiliate. Like, I can tell you the Twitch affiliate side of things, yeah, you can run ads, you can get subs and stuff like that. But if you're building something long term, It's going to be more sustainable. You're going to enjoy it more. There's a lot of benefits to being a little more calm and calculated about it. Yeah, Double Shane, you got it, man. Like, those guys are, the amount of dedication they put into their craft is incredible. And dude, there's shit that I'm still learning how to improve on. I just wish sometimes there's like a little book of like how not to suck as a streamer. I'll be reading that like 4 times a week and just trying to implement as much as I could. Hey, Double Shane, I just saw that you dropped that follow 9 hours ago. Sorry, man. I would have thanked you for that. Thank you for that follow, dude. Oh, look at all this free leather. Yoink. I've heard an intro screen is a nice quality of life that I'm working on. No worries. Yeah, I have heard the exact same thing as well. Oh, geez, I'm getting chased. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. I find the tech side of things are always really interesting. Like, I've seen some really great streams recently where they have phenomenal like transitions and all this cool stuff. Well, I'm about to get worked by this lady here. How did you add the thing around your stream? Are you talking? Sorry, are you talking about the like the green? Oh man, she's on to me. Are you talking about like the green thingy? So I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's an overlay of sorts. It was unlocked through like one of their challenges or something like that, and it just stayed. Ah, I almost had it. At least I'm right here. That's all right. No, the one on TikTok is done right in TikTok. I've been seeing some examples on TikTok that let you automate voice recognizing. It seems, you mean like to be like clip that, or like send a command to someone, or send a command in chat using your voice? Is that what you're talking about, Double Shane? And Tay, I think so. Streamlabs is an option. I think Stream Elements is another one. Like Stream Elements is what I use. So it's just about, oh man, I don't want to res right now. But like a lot of that tech stuff is good. But I mean, at the same token, you look at some of the big guys and they're literally just running on, regular screens, some really cool transitions, and that's about it. Right? So it depends on kind of what you want to do with your stream. And again, like the cool little outline on TikTok, I have no idea how it got there, and I also would have no idea how to take it out. Yeah, I was hoping to try and do a transition on voice command for some fun gags. Yeah. And it's true, like you got to find your own kind of niche as well. 'Cause like for me, for example, like a lot of the branding just speaks to kind of dads, right? Like, and it's funny when I look at my statistics of who's looking at the streams, like it's like middle-aged male, like guys. Oh man, my pants are broken. I am broken. That's why I'm not hitting for shit. I would get a cam, but you can only get a PC cam, and they're like $175. Yep. That's a fact. Double Shane, how long have you been streaming for, brother? The worst feeling, the amount of times I've had to anvil up before a raid. Oh, dude. Oh, man. The amount of anvils I have dropped recently just for no reason. I love working with the anvil, to be honest. But it's one of those things like we go through some pretty wild weapons and loadouts. We have we run a wheel of chaos. So, you know, there's times where we let chat choose our loadout. There's times where, you know, we're going through with like nothing but a raider tool or whatever that is. So we don't have a ton of loot whatsoever in Arc Raiders. Only about 2 weeks now, but haven't been very consistent yet. That's the next improvement. Nice, dude. I'll drop you a follow as soon as we're done here. Looking forward to streaming with you. What do you typically play? Ma with 20 anvils, all level 4, I bet too. Your guy. What do I use for which part? Like for the camera? Oh no. That wasn't great. That sucks. What do I use for streaming? Like what camera do I use? Sorry, getting you AdSense right now. My dude, thank you. You know what? The nice part is I appreciate you hanging out. What do I use for streaming to edit? Oh, dude, I literally just have a command for OBS that clips I think it's like 60 or 90 seconds or something like that. So if there's something that happens in the landscape version that I want to clip, I just hit the hotkey. And then on the TikTok side, you can download the clips directly from the app. And then I just use CapCut to edit it. It's pretty easy. No, was it the pants? It was probably the lack of pants, to be honest. Oh, I use Stream Elements for like overlays and placements and stuff. I use Stream Elements. Double Shane, what games are you rocking right now? All right, let's see if these lack of pants can do something this time. Oh, I'm almost like my stuff's almost completely broken. Been messing with Fortnite, OSRS, and Hades 2 on the stream. Hades 2 is the new one, but has been addicting. What's Hades 2 all about? East Coast Outcast with member level 10, my dude. Congrats. Oh, now I'm fighting with my fist. Now I really need to repair my gear. I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. A roguelite where you're fighting against the titans of Greek mythology. Oh, that sounds pretty sick. Original game is fun, but this one's even better. Interesting. Excuse me. Also, thanks for hanging around and watching the ads. I know, I don't know if you were in the stream while we were talking about it, but every month we take a significant portion of streaming revenue and put it towards a charity of kind of the collective's choosing. So this month is the Ronald McDonald House at they're located at a number of children's hospitals, and they provide they provide housing and support for parents who are looking to be close to their kids while their kids are undergoing treatment. So so far this month, I think we're now up to like 560 some odd dollars. So yeah, it's been good. So, and then after we do that kind of donation, we'll pick our next one for April and go from there. So welcome along for the ride. I appreciate the follow, and I appreciate you watching the ads, because that every little bit counts. All right, who can repair my shit up here?
How are you? See you around. Have a good one.
That's all right. There we go. Oof, that was an expensive repair. Oh no. Oh no. Where am I going here? Where am I going? So yeah, I think the other thing is, like, once you start using your camera and all that kind of stuff, like, I think it will change quite a bit. Because sometimes people just want to see kind of who they're dealing with, or create one of those like characters type things and work off that. Turn yourself into like a broccoli or something. I don't know. All right, we are gonna push until we at least get 51. That is the goal tonight, guys. We're gonna push to 51. Hashtag goals. A nugget gold or a chicken? It's always the chicken. What does this thing want? All right. Let's get back to it. We need super sticky tar. Oh, right. We were going to get the flight path. Imagine I forgot that again. That would be awful. James Thomas, what's going on, man? How are you? Logging in from work, are we? Hello to the new viewers over on Twitch. Thank you guys for popping in. Appreciate that. Yep, lunch break. Nice, my man. Well, welcome to your lunchtime entertainment, dude. Appreciate you being here on the Tiki Talks. How's the grind? It is grindy. We've been chatting a lot about different video games and all that kind of fun stuff. Oh, dude. I don't want to. I don't want to fight you. Let me out of here. All right. 2 can play at the slow game. Dude, leave me alone. I don't want the smoke. Look at those cheeks. There we go. Zentrix, welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, as always, the grind is the grind. We unfortunately wasted a little bit of time in a pretty average Blackrock Depths group. Wiped like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. I'm sure one of them was my fault, but kind of wish we hadn't done that. We would be a little bit further ahead from where we are right now, but it is what it is. Hey, James, thanks for that heart me, brother. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, XBRD is a rough one and people don't know this stuff. It is. You know, I think that where we're at now with the raids, or with the dungeons, sorry, is more important now that people actually like pay attention and you party with the right people, because you know, in retail, gold is abundant. It's pretty easy to find. It's pretty easy to gather. It's just easy. Classic, not so much. So I think this is the level where the men are separated from the mice. Tay, he's back. He's back, baby. Should I buy a cam then? Buddy, it's up to you. Are you comfortable on a cam? Do you want to be on a cam? And if the answer is no and no, you probably shouldn't buy a cam. And maybe you can become a peanut or something. Is this classic? I never played only around Garrison. It is. So this is the Burning Crusade expansion classic. So they're reintroducing all of their expansions and everything, and you can essentially choose where you want to, like, which expansion you want to start with, and everything, you know, scales according to that. So yeah, we're rocking the classic version. Should I buy a cam then? Yeah, I'm not cam shy. I mean, if you're not camera shy and you're enjoyable to listen to, yeah, go for it, buddy. I think though, if you're trying to like justify the investment, like you got to really think, like, you may not have streaming revenue for, you know, who knows how long, right? Like a year, right? Or 6 months or something like that. Is this the Ashes of Elair raid expansion? No, this one is the one that has the Outlands portal, and they're going to Karazhan and all those places. Yeah, right. Let's do it. I gotta kill a couple of these anyway. Sarah, welcome, welcome. Excuse me. All right, let's get another one of those trappers. It would be good to have some health. You know what? Why am I running from that quest? I should be running to it. Later. Alright, let's figure out what to do next. Oh, our leatherworking is so close to being leveled. Oh, we could make that because we have heavy hide somewhere. That's the most we're gonna do. Okay, got it. Oh, Roll of Bones is done. Sweet. Let's go find some dinosaurs to kill. Let's find some dinosaurs. I think I might actually be too low of a level for this area, to be honest. I just don't know where else I should be going. Where would things take me? Winter Spring is a nice idea. Oh, I could actually go to Orgrimmar, and then Winter Spring is right up there. Alright, let's do that. Let's go on a little adventure. I love the Winter Spring quest chain. I do too. So I'm gonna go with it. The other thing I really love about that is the fire water that makes you like massive. I used to farm that stuff just for the sake of farming that stuff, because it was so cool.
Blood and thunder.
And if I'm not mistaken, if I go Splinter Tree Post, no. I gotta run north. Fellwood. I can't remember how to get into it. We're on the Minecraft. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. I'm excited for you. All right, we do have a quest to return in Orgrimmar. Okay, we do.
Strength and honor.
We are not wasting our time flying here. What are you doing over on the Minecrafts there, Tay? You building some houses? Yeah, I think, you know what? What level are we? We're 50. Slowly hearing better things about Crimson Desert. Dude, you know what? You're not wrong. I'm hearing the same thing. It's starting to pick up. Apparently the first 5 to 6 hours are really difficult to kind of get through. And after that, it opens up. And so I'm thinking what I might do. Because Arc Raiders has been a little bit meh lately. I'm wondering if that is an opportunity for something like why can't I think of it right now? Elemental Mastery. Something like Crimson Desert to come in. So, I'm not against it, man. I'm not against it. Especially in light of some of the new reviews. So, I might just have to give it a try. And then this channel just naturally becomes an MMO channel. Like, that's really, I think, how it would have to go. Muggies only knows one way. That's hardcore. Yeah. Tay is a little bit of a sweat when it comes to these games, to anything. He's an absolute beauty because of it. I don't know, chat. Would you guys want to see Crimson Desert? Like, is that something you guys are keen to see? And if it is, like, that's a big point in that. So
Ancestors watch over you.
lightning bolt and searing
We shall
totem.
meet again.
Lightning bolt. Searing totem already is.
What brings you here? Walk
Now
with
dual
the
talent specialization. 50 gold.
Ancestors watch over you.
I think it would be fun to watch. I enjoy Arc, but it's gotten a little stale and oversaturated. It's true. It's true. And I'm fully aware, like, you know, World of Warcraft is a different kind of beast on its own. I think that there's a place for it in a lot of people's hearts, in terms of like the ability to enjoy how you're kind of shaping up a stream and stuff like that. I also do believe that there's an opportunity for me to jump on it if you guys want to see it, right? Like, I don't want to push it down anyone's throat, but if you guys are keen to see it, we can make it happen. How do you get to Ashenvale? I wonder if it's like, usually there's a way to like Felwood, Hyjal. You know what? Fuck it. We ride. So we kind of have one vote for testing out Crimson Desert. Would anyone else want to see Crimson Desert? And at least that way, if it sucks, it's not your money that you've spent it on. It's fine. It's mine. I'll drop a couple things in our bank here. I'll come in at the 7-hour mark. It's like you know what's going on, don't you? Nobody. You'd have to be there from the start. I'll personally call it in. All right, let's go see if we can find a way to get to. All right. Oh, I can just fly there. Splinter Tree Post. No, you'll be grinding right. I'll be grinding right there. Are you gonna play? You gonna play Crimson? Are you gonna play Crimson Desert? Or are you already playing it? Now the grind will be watching. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it.
Strength
Funny
and
guy.
honor.
Funny guy. I just missed it. Funny guy. You know what, guys? We are almost at 51. And I think once we hit that 51, we're gonna call it a stream. We're going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow. And you know what? Next purchase is Diablo 4. See, that's the other thing too, is like I want to play Diablo 4 as well. But maybe it's just say fuck it and do both. So we'll see how it all shakes out. But yeah, we'll see how she shakes out. Okay, so if I go through Fellwood, these are all way too high level either. Tasha, what's going on? How are ya? Tasha with the heart me. Thank you. How were your streams today or yesterday for you guys? You guys have fun PvPing? Good. How are you? Stream was good last night. Just jammed today with Jack. Nice. That's awesome. Running those Stella PvP runs. That dude is legit. Glad to hear your stream, your raids last night went well, or at least your stream did. Sometimes you can have a great stream with brutal raids. Tasha with the fireworks. Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you. You are an absolute beauty. The Aussie squad comes in hard. Love it. It's the way it goes, you know? I spent a couple years out in Brizzy, and it's awesome. Just a good group of people down there. Say XR, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Oh, no way. It's an awesome place. Yeah, I spent about a year and a half in Brizzy, and then went up to Surfers for a bit, and was an amazing experience. All the others are from Victoria. Yeah, of course they are. Go the Maroons. Queensland is where it's at. Wow, how did I get turned around? That was stupid. All I want is some water elemental. I remember going to a State of Origin game at Suncor, and like I can't tell you how boring hockey, like Canadian hockey, is comparatively. And you know, even like I was there playing, so I was playing rugby for the Brisbane Breakers at the time, and we had more people going to some of the Breakers games than like the NHL team in this city has going to their game. And so I haven't been able, ever since coming back home, I have not been able to get back into it. Being over there and experiencing sports how like they should be experienced pretty much ruined hockey for me. It was pretty funny. Just got to get some elemental water here, guys. Come on now. I don't want bubbling water. I want elemental water. What the? I wonder if I just ask him for one. I'll be back. I just gotta drive. Oh, I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. We'll catch you when you guys come back. But if we hit that level 51, we're toast on this one. She done. As a Kiwi, I second that. Up the Maroons. But not the you can't up the green and gold though. Cannot up the green and gold. It has to be all black. That's it.
It's too far away.
Ooh, one-shotters. How does this have a 2.3% drop rate? That's fucking stupid. Are we being serious here? I back All Blacks and anyone playing Aussie or England. That's awesome. Oh, I guess I can just go anywhere for this. Okay. Alright, do we want to run to Fellwood? You know what? Let's run here. Because at least we know that there's a quest turn in on this side. Let's go. Top viewers at streamboo.live. Oh my goodness. I should buy some. Oh, excuse me. We may not even make it to level 51, guys. Might just pass out in the chair. Turn into one of those streams. And you know which ones I'm talking about. Where they just lay there unconscious and then something happens and then a sound goes or whatever. I swear sometimes people are making the dumbest content out there and just somehow getting paid. Dad with sleepy eyes. Dude, it is true. I think it might be ambitious to keep pushing this. And we don't want no low energy streams. I think we might head to Splinter Tree, take a little nap at the tavern and call her a night here, guys. Pushing this any further, I don't think is going to be good for anyone. So we will dart back to town here, and we will work on how we can address this tomorrow. But it also seems like there's a couple of votes heading over for Crimson Desert, so we might have to consider introducing that one for a night or two. Maybe we'll do like a special stream Friday night or Saturday night or something, and see if we think it's worth investing and adding it to the roster. What do you guys think about that? Just a little special edition, get our toes wet, see how things are going, and if it slaps, then we can keep it going. No, Tay says no. Okay. All right, that took no time at all for Tay to argue. Why not, brother? Why not? I'm still saying like we'll pull Arc Raiders tomorrow. We'll still get it done. Hey Lud, thanks for coming in, bro. Appreciate you. What you talking about? Which part? We're talking about whether or not we want to introduce a stream for Crimson Desert. Arc should be Friday. Should it be? Is that when you're available? You know what? We're just gonna make that run into the next city. Let's keep chatting as we go here. Let's plan out our week of streams. All right, so we're thinking Arc on Friday. Okay, what are we gonna run tomorrow then? Just a bunch of solos to try to get our gear back. I'm sure there is probably enough interest out there to do a Crimson Desert stream, so I might look into that. You got gear for us. Dude, you are an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. I finally got Arc about 2 weeks ago and must say it is fun to play. You know what? We've been talking about that a couple times throughout the night. Like, it is a fun game. There's definitely no debate about that side of things. I think though that if you've been doing it for a while, they haven't released enough of an update cadence to keep people really interested in the long run. That's keeping in mind, like, you know, I still really enjoy it. I'm not saying that, but I just don't think it's as hyped as it used to be. It's very similar. Yeah, it's a very similar game to The Division. Ma, you might even trio. You mean you're gonna go and kill people with us? You're gonna go for it? Are you finally gonna do it? I don't know if I can believe it until I actually see it. Why not? Well, I think the why not though is your lobbies have been so comfy. What if you don't get comfortable lobbies anymore? Seen a couple gameplays of Crimson, and lots of people say it's really bugged. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the case. I am seeing a lot of that as well, which is one of the reasons why I haven't just like jumped on it right away, right? I tend to be a slower adapter of things. Well, why is there... Oh, there's a quest right here. Oh, see, these are green. I think these are probably more suitable for what I'm doing right now. Probably not going to do that, to be honest. Return to Thunderheart. Where's Thunderheart? Anyway. The way developers release buggy games is so common now. It really is. And I think the idea of like, oh, better done than good, like I think that adage has really clung on, unfortunately. Which is so deeply unfortunate. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to just murk through these guys, but nah, it doesn't matter. Let's go up to this place and chill. Not sure if you've ever heard of Deep Rock Galactic before, but I recommend it. Would be fun to watch. Interesting. So, Deep Rock, I have seen one of my buddies playing, and it seems kind of interesting. So I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I'm typically running Arc Raiders or World of Warcraft on here. Obviously with the understanding that, I'm down to play pretty much anything as long as, it's enjoyable, it's respectful. There was also a lot of requests for a game called Billy Bust Up. And it just seems very, it seems like the music seems really cool. But it's, it seems to be a little bit of an interesting piece. So I looked into Skylanders and what it would take to actually run Skylanders, and I cannot find an emulator that'll work on PC. And I'm not going to go through the effort of buying the console, the capture card, integrating it, blah blah blah. I'm just going to keep it, the way I'm going to keep the setup the way we got it right now. So, Habibi, kifa kinti. Not sure. You definitely grind a little, but you get different loadouts. But once you have most of them, yeah. Those are some facts right there. All right, guys. Where is your inn? They have not an inn. Do they? There is no inn here. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is log out right here so that we are ready to go tomorrow. We might be back here, or we're going to be trying out Crimson Desert. So I appreciate all you guys for coming in. Looking forward to catching you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time, your chats, your energy, everything. Love you guys very much. We'll catch you tomorrow.